Alright guys, today we're gonna do a battle of the slugs test. Um Basically we're just doing all the 68 cal slugs, the leading slugs on the market. We got the Z-Ram 9.2 grams. We got aluminum devil spikes at 4 gram, steel devil spikes at 11.6. We have 22 gram Z-Rams. And we got the BK's Kinetics slugs at 8.1 grams. And those are all the pointed slugs. And down here we got the round slugs. So we got the Ammo 6 mold, Home Defense 24, 13.6. And then we got 6.6. One of these is with resin and steel bearing, light steel bearing, small one. And then the other one is sealing wax with, I believe, a lead bearing inside. 12 millimeter bearing. We got HP 68s from Grimberg. We got destroyers, aluminum destroyers, 6.7 grams. These bullets modified with lead bearings to make them heavier. And we have the steel destroyers modified at 24.5. I also have steel destroyers that don't have the lead in them, so they're right here, these guys. 12.4 grams. So we're going to start with the pointed slugs, and bear with me, this is probably going to be a long video. We're going to start it with the diamond plate. This is the same stuff I shot last time. So it took like around 100 joules to go through this. So this is going to be considered one of the hard targets. I've also got kind of a soft hard target, which is a board. It's a 2x8. I got a couple soft targets here. This is a pig's leg. This one here, I don't know about shooting this one because that's all hard bone. Yeah, there's more bone running up through there. I can see going up towards the soft all in there. Soft all meaty there. So yeah, like each target's gonna hit different areas, so it'll have different effects. So, but right here, these here are. I looked it up. It says, I mean, this here pig skin is nothing like ours. It's way tougher. We saw Dan Sterling shooting a pig at over 100 joules, and it wasn't even barely penetrating it. So. Yeah, it was really thick. But the ribs are just, these are actually like, these are like humans. They're like same size. They're, when I look up on Google, everything says that they're close to ours. So, and another thing is that I can't be certain of, this shrink wrap plastic is really tough. Like, I can't get my finger through it no matter how hard I try. I'm not sure if I could push my finger through skin. So I'm just going to leave it on here and just, yeah. I was going to put a t-shirt over it to give that effect, but this plastic is so thick. I think it's going to have the effect of a t-shirt and the skin. It'll make up for it, but there's no way to ever be exact, man. Unless you actually shoot a human body, you just can't tell, man. But we can tell the difference between the slugs and the damage, so bear with me. I'm just going to shoot one target at a time, then I got to prep the other target. If I can, I'll try and go in and edit the video where you don't have to watch it all, but yeah, okay, here's some of the ammo we got. I got a couple arrows here for the end, but I also have a cinder block down there too, as you can see, so that's like the ultimate hard. I got these. These are 24.5 gram destroyers. They're steel with lead. It's got a lead hollow point slug glued into the back. On the Z-Ram ones, I actually, like these ones here, I actually melted the slug in. Yeah, so you already see me. You can tell I've broken cinder blocks with these already. So yeah, we're gonna do the sharp targets first here. Actually, you know what? I'll do the sharp on the diamond, then the rounded ones on the diamond. Then I'll switch the targets up, and then I'll just keep doing it like that. I have no plan here, guys. I'm just winging it, so. Let me just get set up on the stand. Yeah, we're using the HDR 68. We got the power plenum in here. I've shot as high as 115 joules in this setup. The home defense 24 barrels. Tuning runs. Yeah, okay. So let's just get at this, guys. First up is going to be the Sharp ZRAM. 9.2 grams. Then the Devil Spike aluminum Devil Spike steel, 22 grams ZK or ZRAM. Then the BK Kinetic slug. Let me just I gotta line this up so it fires that one first. Oh, I'm using this is the special magazine because the ZRAM, this is the Sharp ZRAM, the 10 gram, the 9.2 gram one. The tips on these are really, really sharp. Compared to all the other slugs and all the other ZRAMs. So, and they're a little bit longer. So he made a special magazine that's a little bit longer. And that's what we're using here. It's in length like this way. It's just a little bit more out to accommodate so it doesn't stick out in the other mag. But yeah, so let's just try that one out first here. Okay, so... Alright, looks like that's one's first in line. I don't like shooting these hard targets, man, with steel. Oh, it's just nothing but ricochets. And I got it tilted on an angle. I would like to be hitting it straight on, because slugs have pointed tips, and it doesn't really have the same effect if your tip hits on a side, on a diagonal. It can deflect the bullet versus penetrating it for that impact. Okay, so let me just gas up. I'm probably going to have to fill my tank up multiple times because this is wide open air chamber with a big air plenum on top I added. Okay. Okay, so... Alright. Oh. .456. Okay, that was a point of zero. I just want to see something. Wow. That made a complete penetration hole, but it still didn't go all the way through. It actually came back. Crazy. So next up is the Devil Spike. This is the aluminum one. It's very light. 643. Ugh. They're definitely hitting the point first, so they're flying straight. That one had way less effect because it's lighter. Probably a lot less joules too. Alright, now we're going to do the steel Devil Spike. I think this one's 11.6. 434. Okay. And now for the 22 gram ZRAM. This is the heavy. And now, this is the BK slugs. It's kind of not fair. I mean, this is the only pointed one that's not steel or metal. So, I'm certain this one's going to shatter, but I still want to see the impact. All right, let me just degas this. Okay. Take this magazine out. Yeah, now I gotta do one of the round ones. Okay, so let me just go take a look at this quickly. Wow, man, this is absolutely insane. That DK Kinetics is still fully intact. Like, I've broken a couple of these at like half this power. Like, that's crazy. That hits. Oh, look at it. You can see it's all fractured and shattered kind of on the inside. Right there's a little fracture, but that's about it. That's smashed. And you can tell all these ammo slugs so far. Here, we'll get to the conclusions. Alright, well, I can tell you for certain the only one that actually penetrated that was the sharp tip Z-Ram. Like, the others were all pretty much equal. The light ones, the heavy ones that were half the weight, equal damage, equal. Well, we'll look at that after. Let me just shoot these round ones. But I still can't believe that resin one, the BK, is actually intact. I thought that was going to just shatter in a million pieces at that power. That's impressive. Anyways, so now for the round ones. We'll try the ammo 6. 13, the heavy sealing wax ammo 6 one. Okay, yeah, so the sealing wax slugs up first, then the 13.6 grams, then ammo 6 resin at 6.6, then the HP 68s from Grimberg, 7.7 joules, aluminum destroyers, 6.7 grams, D's bullets modified lead ball, 13.3, and S destroyers, 24 grams modified, steel ones with lead in them. Alright, so alright, I'm gonna have to open this mag up after that because I can only get 5 in. Alright, let's see what we get here. Okay. Oh shit. You know what? I didn't even gas up. Alright. Alright, so I'm not even recording these or calling them out. Now, I'm going to try the heavy destroyer. That 24 grammer. Okay, this is a heavy one. Yeah, the bigger the surface, it's just going to be a big wider dent. I mean, the sharp tips, the only one that made it through, that even ripped the metal, was the Z-Ram. Okay, so, let me degas this. Just shut it off first, shut my tank off. Shut my laser off. Just putting some T4E oil, some silicone oil back up in. This kind of power and air, it dries out really quick. All right, yeah, I'm gonna kind of give you guys a sneak peek before I change the target. But yeah. All right. Now I'm gonna have to go look what order I shot these in, but I can tell by the dents. I didn't call them out this time. But wow, man, I can't believe it. Those round balls, the round slugs actually did more damage. Like, look at that. Here's all the, I'll show you the sharp ones, the ones with the markers. Look at that. That was the first one I shot. Almost cleared right through. Bounced back out though. Now, there's the other devil spike. See that nice straight hit? Nothing. There's the BK right underneath with the point. So we didn't quite get through. No rippage. Where's the other pointed ones? There's the other Z-ram down here. And as you can see, no rippage. No penetration. And then we got the devil spike, the other devil spike over here. All hitting, connecting straight. So they're not, none of these shots toggled. Oh my goodness. We got something go through. Look, there's the sharp pointed Z-ram. Here's one of the slugs. I'm going to have to go back. We'll look back on the camera. I didn't catch that one, but... yeah, and then whatever this one is here, right above the DK, whatever that slug is, it ripped more. I don't understand this, guys. This is a first for me. Like, I thought the sharp tips were definitely going to do more damage to that metal. I mean... look at them. It's... and there you can kind of see the backs of them. They're all pretty much the same. Like, even the indent, the dentage. Like, the actual dents. See, to me, man, it goes to show that it's... the points do help. I mean, yeah, they do rip through soft targets. They probably will a lot easier. I mean, I don't know. This is just crazy how the round balls are doing... the rounded slugs are doing more damage. Like, look, we got 2 round slugs that actually cut the metal. Went through. See? This one here looks like it absolutely went right through. Whatever slug that was. And then that one almost went right through. Almost. It's got a perfect Z-ram fitting in there. Anyways, they're all hitting great. Let me just get you guys back on the stand. And I'll do the pork ribs. Yeah, so... alright, so yeah, I'm just going to shoot and walk up and go look. Otherwise, we won't know what damage is. Yeah, I'll go up and mark it. Alright, we're gassed up. One. This thing has a kick to it too. Oh yeah, it's going through. That was the sharp Z-ram. That definitely went through. missed that one. Shit. Yeah, so let me just hit. I'll do one of these round guys, the round balls now. On the other side. So this is going to be this is going to be the Ammo 6 mold wax slug going first. And this one's going to be the 6.6, half of the weight, the resin slug. Oh yeah, that's busting right through the ribs. Going right through all the plastic, all that tough skin, fake skin. Yeah, that's doing damage. Okay, next up is the resin one, Ammo 6. Let me shoot this one down low. And then the next one is the Destroyer aluminum. Alrighty. They're all doing pretty much the same. I mean, you can't really tell other than in that steel one. They're all smashing the ribs, so you know what? I'm just going to destroy the ribs and we'll look at the holes after. I mean, you can always rewind back and see which ones hit where, if you can. Okay. Oh, I'm running out of gas again. Boom. Alrighty. Arrow coming. Ooh. I felt that one. Yeah, fucking right. That went all the way through. I shot that with 140 joules, man, and it didn't even go halfway, barely halfway through. It just blew the backing out, kind of. Yeah, you can see that video too if you want to go back and look at it in the HDR playlist. 81 FPS, that don't make sense. And that's still that deadly? Holy shit, that must have been an error. Oh. Hold on here. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't like loading these arrows while it's gassed up, so. Now I got a little thing here I poke them down with. .281. See, that's more like it. You know what? I actually want to try that again. How much air do I have? Yeah, good luck with that. I'm not getting these out. Look, that heavy one did way more penetration. They got the exact same field tips on, but this one just barely made it through. Here, I'll show you these over here. Yeah, so let's go look at these. So, here's the ribs. Take a look at that, just broken mush. Yeah, you can see all the exit holes. Another one down here with the meat hanging out. Right up in there. We got two right here, side by side. Oh yeah, you can feel all the fragments of the ribs. Ugh. Yeah, man, those are definitely killing you. Like that plastic on here, man, holy shit, that is just, I can't get my fingers through there no matter how hard I poke it or push it. I'll break my finger out of hell even trying. Like that's some serious plastic on there. So that's why I decided to leave the shirt and all that out. But yeah, man, those are just crashing right through those bones like nothing. Like right where the bone is supposed to be, it's just jelly and fragments. Oh God, look at that crunch. Like you can see there's pieces of bone right there. Ugh. You can see all the bone marrow. Anyways, yeah, so if you look it up on Google, pig ribs. Like the pig skin is nothing, like that's like 10 times stronger than our skin, way stronger. Would have been nice to shoot that, but at the same time, it's all different surfaces. Like you can't tell where the bone actually is. There's lots of bone right here, so everything's gonna chip away at that. And then up here, and like every shot before the other one compromises the target more, so it's not like each shot's gonna be equal. Like plus with ribs too, right? There's spots in between the bones. There's, you know what I mean? There's the bone. There's a devil spike or something right there. Ugh. But yeah, you can see all the ammo down there scattered across my floor. But here, let's look at these guys. Battle of the Pointed Ammos. And let's look at the condition. So, there's the DK, the BKs, Spencer's Kinetics. And see, it had a nice point. That's about all it did, man. It was just take the point off and just kind of fractured it a little bit. Like, I wouldn't, but you could still fire that again. I wouldn't. I mean, that could blow up right in the barrel and come out like a fragmented shell. Here's the wax, the sealing wax. Like, I thought this was going to be worse off than it is. Oh, we got a split right there. There's the lead ball kind of flattened out. Kind of smudged it a little bit. Yeah, the sealing wax too, if you're really desperate, you can melt all these down and fill up 11 millimeter tubes, and then you can make your own wax sticks again. And then you can put them back in the glue guns. There's that Z-Ram. The Sharpie, that's the one that fucking made that hole right there. Yeah, and then this is the aluminum devil spike, which is this guy right there. Did not go through. Very, very, very lightweight. Lightweight compared to the other ones I'm shooting. Half the weight, probably. And then, oh no, that was the steel one. My bad. This is the aluminum one right here. So, yeah, look. I'm surprised. I thought this one would have been dented for sure. The aluminum one. That's the steel one. Devil spikes. Still usable. I knew the steel ones would never die after shooting the cinder block. But yeah, then there's the sharp pointed Z-Ram, the special one. This is the 9.2 grammer. You gotta get a special mag like I had for this. Yeah, man, so all these lasted. I'm surprised. I thought this was a gunner. Like that there, you can still legitimately shoot. That one there, nah, that's done. That's probably expanded. Garbage. I wouldn't fire that anyway. Those are cheap. You can just keep making all those. I mean, these here too, they're just resin in the ball bearings. So if you get a mold or make your own mold, then yeah, it'll save you lots of money. But you can't beat it for your buck, man. These are like the best things you can buy and use at home and make your own. I mean, you've seen all the top ammo slugs. Like, look at this, guys. It's hard to... It's, the way this is all shiny, but... Like, if you just look at every hole, they're all the same. I can't get a good look to this. It's so reflective. See that? They're all like the same. So that's the BK right there. With the point. And that was the slug there that kind of tore. Isn't that amazing, guys? How the rounder edges are tearing the metal? The only points that went through was... Yeah, right there. So the pointed ammo that went through was the very first one we shot. The other pointed Z-Rams didn't. The DKs didn't. And the Devil Spike, only the steel one. Look at that. We got a small fracture right there. Yeah, and those are the only two that did the damage. But look at that, guys. I'm going to go find out which one that was. I think that was the heavy. I'm not sure, actually. Yeah, that might have been the heavy, the 24.5 grammer. It might not, because there's the 22 gram Z-Ram. I thought for sure that one was going through. See what I mean, guys? It doesn't always mean heavy is going to matter. Because even lighter weight ones with a point, or less points with rounded tips, with way less weight, did more damage than that did. So, it's more about the Joules. I mean, yes, the points do help, like, clearly look, but how can you say that? That's a round tip. It looks like it did more damage than that sharp one. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I'd rather get stabbed with a knife than stabbed with a spoon. Like they say in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, it hurts more. Like, you know what I mean? I would... Like, a sharp bullet going through, yeah, you guys, people say, oh, bullets don't stop you. Yeah, those things go through you so fast, and they're so small and pointed and sharp that you don't even realize you've been, like, there's no impact damage. It's just cuts right into you fast, like, and it's hot, too, so it's not the same as getting whacked with a big surface round ball. Like, the pain is completely different. Like, I don't really know. I haven't been shot by a bullet. I've been grazed on my leg with a 22 caliber pellet when I was a kid, but it did not go in. It just trickled blood down my leg a little bit. But yeah, guys, so all the unmarked ones are the round balls. Here's the back. So now you can kind of get a little better idea of what we're looking at. You can see all the round, see the sharp tips versus the round tips? Look, you can tell which ones were rounded. So there's the BK right there. That's beside the torn one, right underneath of it. And... Oh! Oh! We got a tear on the BK. Look at that. It actually did fracture the metal. On this side, you can't even tell. It's so shiny, you can't see light coming through it, like little cracks of light. But yeah, the BK actually cracked the fucking... Plus, I gotta look at the Joules, too. We could have got Joules. They're all different diameters, too, right? These ammos, so they're not going to be equal with Joules. Like, it's impossible to get a precision results. It's just not possible. Like... Each shot fluctuates with your power and stuff, your HPA and your regulators, the restrictions and your ASA on-offs. And like the different quality of the targets, the areas you're shooting. Like some places have bone, some don't. This target here is pretty equal. This is a pretty good idea of what these slugs are doing. Like you can tell which ones are causing deeper impact. Look at those ones. Those are just absolutely shredded. I remember last time I did this test with a high 100 joules close to, it was taking 2 shots to get through with this same thickness stuff. This is the 0.7, there's the 0.5 and the 0.25. This is aluminum diamond plate, so this is very, very tough to get through. You know what? Just to top it off, I should put an arrow through it. I have another arrow I can use. But yeah, guys, I'm just, by the looks of this, like, look, see the round? Look, the round balls have really deep impact. Look at that. Like, look at the points, and then look at the girth on that round ball underneath of it. How much further it's actually coming out. How much deeper into the target it's going. What is the science behind that? Look at the round ball. The round balls are making bigger dents than the point. Like, that overall on a wide surface, that's going to cause more pain. I don't know. I think it is. But either way, man, it's more important. Ammo choice is not really important. Bore size is if you want to get the max out of your setup. Ammo choice really don't matter. What matters is the amount of energy you're using, guys. If you have it reliable and your marker's all tuned well, like the most important 2 things are tuning your marker properly so it doesn't jam or blow your seals all the time, or it just doesn't fail on you. And for if you're using the right power, if you're going to be tickling people and yeah, you're just, it's a big high risk. But like I said, I've been shooting, you guys seen so many targets being, I shot everything. And like I've been shot by many calibers and many ammos and many different Joules, and yeah, man, like you can put a gumball in, or you could put a popcorn seed in a certain gun, an air gun, and kill somebody with it. Like, the ammo choice really doesn't matter. But if you're not trying to kill the person, just make sure you have the correct amount of energy that's going to make them hurt. Like, some people can go lethal, some people can, so just choose your Joules wisely. Like, you don't want to kill them if you're less lethal and non-lethal, sorry. But breaking ribs and fracturing ribs and bone damage, that's going to ensure that he's not going to have any fight in him. Even if he does have the will to fight, the stupidity to fight, his bones are going to say no. But anyways, y'all, I don't know. I'll just chronograph the results into the comments after. But y'all stay safe, guys, and yeah, as always, have fun. Actually, wait, should I shoot that steel target with an arrow? Just to see the difference between the arrows. I mean, look at that. Like, I shot this. Where is it? I have another one here. I shot with 100 and... I can't remember what it is. It's up there. It's like 130, 140 joules, I think it is. But I shot it with the power plenum and all that. And it was a steel lead balls. But yeah, look. See all these holes right here, guys? That's all it did at 140 joules. Boom, 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 with lead. These are lead slugs, I believe. I was shooting those 50 cal ones. And look what it did. Only one blew the back out, and then look, it come right to about here, so we weren't quite getting through. So look what those arrows are doing. And then, but look what it did, though. It split the whole back down the board. So a couple more shots, and it literally would have blew. Half of this board would have just went plunk and went flying. But yeah, so look at that, guys. That's insane. It's less joules and just, yeah, that can stop some serious big game, guys. Like, it only takes 40 joules to kill a deer with one of these. 40, 50 joules of a large buck. Anyways, yeah, y'all stay safe, guys. Take care and have fun.